What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And for today's video guys, I have a real bombshell. I will show you that a state representative sent a letter to senator in regards to our case with inquiry, and I will show you all the details within just several minutes. On top of that guys, I will explain you the price, the share price of around $1,200 per share, and I will show you what I think about this case. So, and before we dive deep into all of this guys, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for you. And let's begin today's video with this tweet that was written by Kristen Shaughnessy. She wrote this: Nasdaq is reportedly shutting down its high-speed trading service. The Financial Times reports Nasdaq is accused of only offering the service to select clients. This comes days after Nasdaq is subpoenaed in the MMAT and MMTLP and TRCH metamaterial bankruptcy case. The exchange had been marketing a faster fiber optic cable that cut trade execution time by up to a third, but the service was not publicly disclosed, sparking complaints from competitors, the report stated. In February, McKay Brothers, a U.S. telecoms firm, alleged in a letter to the Securities and Exchange Commission that Nasdaq was covertly offering the technology to certain customers for $10,000 monthly fee, the report said. And she added several screenshots and the link to the article. Here is the article itself. And I have to admit that I don't think that these two news, the subpoena for Nasdaq and this news might be related one to another. But if it is not a coincidence, it might be quite interesting as well. And you know, this type of extremely high frequency trades tools might be used in order to, let's say, outperform the market with the deal execution time, and it might be very useful for huge, I would say, monsters of the markets that basically can afford the monthly fee of $10,000. So, and let's for now take a look at the main news of today's video. John Burda reposted the tweet that was written by Due Diligence, and Due Diligence wrote it just 11 hours ago. He said, MMTLP, a signed and stamped letter has officially been sent to a senator by a state representative. This letter urges the senator to send a letter to DOGE requesting an investigation into SEC's handling of MMTLP. This letter calls out the lack of transparency, the unexplained trading halt, and the unanswered questions that have kept us all in the dark for far too long. For strategic reasons, I won't be naming any parties involved. We know how certain folks like to interfere, but rest assured it's real, it's official, and it's in the right hands. Kudos to the shareholder who allowed me to help make this step in the right direction happen. Stay strong, folks. Keep the pressure up. Where there is a will, there is a way. And let me show you this letter in details. So, to whom it may concern. And guys, as you can see, we have several parts of this letter that is blacked out. And let me quote this in details. I'm writing to formally request that senator, and we have the blacked out name, request the Department of Government Efficiency investigate the Securities and Exchange Commission regarding its failure to provide transparency and accountability in response to repeated congressional inquiries related to MMTLP. In support of this request, Mr. Andrew, again he blacked out his surname and probably some additional data, is available for briefing and coordination and may be contacted with the information at the end of this letter. And the following paragraph briefly explains the MMTLP saga, and let me quote you this. Ever since this trading halt, offices have inundated with police from constituents who have lost life savings, retirement funds, and financial stability accountability due to this unresolved debacle. Yet their calls for clarity have gone unanswered. In response to constituent requests, over 80 members of Congress have submitted numerous requests to both the SEC and FINRA, seeking basic transparency regarding this decision and the events surrounding it. Despite these efforts, key questions remain unanswered. 1. Who commands the trading of MMTLP? FINRA has admitted that a broker-dealer requested the creation of the MMTLP ticker symbol, yet the SEC and FINRA have refused to disclose which entity was responsible for this. Number 2. Where is the share audit? FINRA and the SEC have been asked to deliver an audited and consolidated count of shares that were held by the investing public related to Metamaterials Series A preferred shares on the date of December 9 of 2022. This should encompass all relevant documentation, our disclosures to foster transparency and confidence among investing regarding the ownership interests. To this date, neither agency has provided such a share audit. Number 3. Was there illegal short selling or manipulation? Evidence suggests that significantly more MMTLP shares traded than should have existed. Congress has asked the SEC and FINRA for full investigation into potential illegal short selling, yet no meaningful response has been given. Congress has repeatedly asked for transparency and accountability, yet the SEC has failed to respond to these direct inquiries in a satisfactory manner. Given the SEC's refusal to cooperate, on behalf of my constituents, I am now formally requesting DOGE investigate the SEC's handling of the MMTLP situation to determine whether regulatory misconduct, negligence, or preferential treatment toward... Wait a second, I will show you the second part, and unfortunately we don't have this part. All the information is blacked out, as you can see. So, financial institution played a role. This is the last part of that sentence. Both my constituents and I appreciate your attention to this matter and look forward to your findings. Sincerely, and again, we don't have the name, we have only the signature, state representative, and that's it. So guys, I think it is very good and important step towards the resolution through the non-litigational path to the resolution itself. And I have to admit, first of all, I have to give a huge shout out to due diligence. Guys, you know that my main goal is to show you the most relevant and the most recent information in regards to this case, and for me it doesn't matter from what side I can take this information. If it is from the side of authorities, so be it. If it is from the side of non-litigational path to the resolution, so be it. If it is some updates from the litigation path, again, be it. And let me show you another quite interesting update. First of all, I want to show you this comment of Mark Basil in regards to the most recent subpoenas. So, Bobby wrote, the motion against the DTCC was granted, requiring the custodian of records for the DTCC to appear for examination. And Mark responded, the purpose of a 2004 proceeding is to gather information, sufficient to gather information and data to determine whether there are assets or claims that Chapter 7 can pursue, as well as to build a suit called an adversary proceeding within the bankruptcy court proceeding. These are all great first steps. And guys, you know that through the bankruptcy, through the Chapter 7 of MMAT, we can find more sensitive information that might be used in other cases, other litigational processes against the wrongdoers, and definitely these proceedings might help us a lot. So, and let me show you another quite interesting information, and I saw this information back in the days. Wait a second, I have some issues with my laptop. Here's the tweet that was written by Gina, and Gina published this screenshot from the stock tweets thread, and as you can see, this post was made 2 months ago, but several people already showed me this tweet again, this statement again, and let me quote you first all this in details. Breaking: MMTLP uncovers global fraud, Bell Ponte and BMO implicated. So, the key updates. Bell Ponte Asset Management in Frankfurt revealed $1,190 per share valuation for DT column 1T0 metamaterials, tying German listed holdings directly to fraudulent shares. This matches the $1,189.99 per share valuation disclosed by the Bank of Montreal (BMO) in their $213 million filing. Coincidence or confirmation of the true floor value of MMTLP shares? Add these two exercised put options and 200 million plus liabilities, and the stakes grow clearer. Major institutions are deeply entangled in synthetic share fraud. The scale of this isn't just national, it's international, with massive opposition attempting to bury the truth. Retail investors are fighting a global financial behemoth, but these new revelations are proof the cracks in their strategy are widening. Where do we go from here? Will our regulators finally act? Share your thoughts, MMTLP ARM. And guys, I have to admit that almost $1,200 is quite high price, and I started to dig deeper again. In one of my previous videos, I also tried to show you this information, and I didn't find any mentions of this price. And I started to dig deeper again. And guys, take a look right here. If you try to find Bell Ponte Asset Management, you can find their official website. But there is no mentions of DT column 1T0 ticker symbol. And basically, I didn't find anything, any mention of this number and of this ticker. If you try to search by the ticker itself, and you can use right here the letter or the number 0, and here you can find for example Bloomberg link, and according to Bloomberg, guys, unfortunately, wait a second, I will show you within just a second. According to Bloomberg, here is the ticker symbol 1TO, and it belongs to metamaterials. But as you can see, it was the change to MMATQ. And previously, guys, I didn't have this paywall, and I saw the numbers right here. It was a pretty much empty space without any prices. On top of that, if you click on the MMATQ US, right here you can find that there is no trades for this symbol at all. The price is literally 0. So, and I started to dig deeper by the ticker symbol again, and I started to dig I started to use 0 instead of letter O. And here we have more links. First of all, I want to show you this link to the LinkedIn account of Kurt Kloberg, and he is, I would say, he's one of my consistent viewers. And here's what he wrote again 1 month ago. No witness news report. It is basically the same information that I've read to you. Wait a second, somewhere here. It is pretty much the same information as I've already read to you. But I don't have any links to the source of this information. And quite interesting, but guys, this news was published a couple of months ago. And since then, I didn't find any mention of the price of $1,200 for MMTLP ticker symbol. And if you type, wait a second, if you try to click on this link of the Elf Carbon's Twitter account, and as you can see, something was there again with the information that he published on August 27, 2024. And if you click right here, you will not find this tweet on his Twitter account. Wait a second. something wrong with my connection or with my laptop today. So as you can see, nothing is in here. And if you try to search on his Twitter account DT:1TO, you will not find any information. If you try to use instead the letter or the number 0, you can see that there's no results for this information as well. That is why, guys, unfortunately, you shouldn't rely on the $1,200 per share price, because I cannot find any mention, any official statements of the source where this information came from. That is why, guys, be cautious. And for now, guys, the only major news for today's video is this letter. And time will tell what will be the next step from this no litigational path. But believe me, it is a very, very good and very important step. And guys, let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me, and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed.